Hi, Internet.
It's me. It's Mixum. This is. Wait, no, say your name.
It's when you always do this.
I know. That's because I always forget to say what we actually do, and so then I'm panicking to say what we actually do, and then. Anyways, the
It's
point
because
is
no
that
one knows what we
it's
actually do.
it's kind of a D&D stream, but mostly it's just the two of us talking. We like to draw characters that we randomly rolled, and this week we're drawing a human. Artificer, courtier. Panicked.
This week we're drawing a human.
And this stat spread is wild.
Bad. It's bad.
There's an 18 in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's
I
an
actually have
18.
just the hottest of hot ideas right now. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think we should take the variant human because it's always more fun than the standard human. Two
Which
different
one's the
ability
variant
scores of
human?
your choice increase by one. I want to put
Yes, that one's more fun.
yes, I want to put so I want to put the 18 into intelligence
Of.
and then bring that up to a 19 with those ability score improvements. I'd be inclined to put that
Interesting.
13 into con to bring it to a 14.
Yeah. Oh, and then take a half feet to get that into 20.
Yes. How did you know? And there's two options I think are really, really funny.
Fey touched
Okay.
and telekinetic.
No, 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 no,
Those
no,
two.
no. Fey touch does not. Fey teleportation, I think, does intelligence. But I have two other ones, and we'll get there after we assign the rest of the stats. Okay, the rest of the stats are a 10, a 10, and an 8, and an 8.
Ooh, baby.
I feel like as
I
a
don't want to give this
courtier.
person an 8 with
Wait,
stuff.
no,
An
actually,
8
let's
with
move that 14 to charisma. I feel like to be a grifter courtier, they need to have charisma, and we're gonna make a grifter today.
Okay,
We could
well
throw the
then
10 in
10.
con.
I think 10 con, 10 dex.
Dex, probably.
Yeah, and then 8 wisdom because that's hilarious.
I mean, it's always funny. And then 8 strength because
That's also hilarious.
just emaciated little child. Okay, here's my thought on the feats. All right, I think the most useful feat maybe ever is the observant feat. So we could do that because it's just a good ass feat.
And they have an 8 wisdom, so they might need it.
Well, yeah, it gives you a +5 bonus to your wisdom perception, to your passive perception. So, like in the most bizarre turn of events, you have actually a lower active perception than passive perception,
I mean,
which is so funny. Okay, but there's another one from Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It's called Flames of Phlegethos.
what?
Are you ready for this? Okay, you
Yes.
increase your intelligence or charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. And you learn to call hellfire on your command. Whenever you roll fire damage for a spell you cast, you can reroll any roll of 1 on the fire damage dice, but you must use the new roll. Fine, whatever. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage, you can cause flames to wreath you until the end of your next turn. The flames don't harm you or your possessions, and they shed bright light out to 30 feet and dim light for an additional 30 feet. While these flames are present, any creature within 5 feet of you that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d4 fire damage. It's like
So we're definitely taking that feat.
It's like not that strong, but it's so funny.
It's so funny, especially if they're an artillerist. Like, come on.
It just feels right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me figure out how to put this in a way that is like readable.
Oh, we need to
I just
name.
spelled flames with PH. Mess.
That's some real.
I don't know who the hell
kid.
Phlegethos is, but I'm here for it.
So what if this character's name is Flagatha?
No! No. I do think they need a
thought that was a
fancy
great
court name.
suggestion.
Hold on, let's see. Courtier names. List of famous courtiers. I don't need the famous ones. I just need to know how to name them. Okay, I guess I'll look at some of these famous ones and see if anything
I was
strikes my
like, does
fancy.
Fantasy Name Generator not have one?
They might.
Okay, let's think.
What's the feminine of Marquez?
Markel. Fantasy.
Oh, it's just Marquise with an E at the end. Oh,
Natch.
Marquess. Oh, no. Marchioness or Marquise. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see. Titles of court of nobility. You look for names, I'm looking for titles.
I feel like they have to be kind of low.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out, is Baroness kind of low?
I don't know.
It's certainly not Duke or Duchess. That's too high. Oh, here in order of precedence. Okay, so we're looking at either a Viscountess or a Baroness, I think.
Which one's lower?
Baronesses.
I think we should do Baroness.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, of trying to fit these flames into her name somehow.
Oh.
Names. That means...
You should know that I've already done this because of my upcoming D&D character, and it is not inspiring.
Is it really? That's so upsetting.
I know.
I'm not naming a child Phoenix. Yikes.
Yeah, also, it's all like shit like that.
Certainly not McKenna. Ew.
If we want just like a white lady name, we could name her Cecilia. But if we want to name her something flamey,
Cyrus is a great name, though.
Cyrus. I just, not to turn this into a Pokemon stream immediately.
Uh-oh.
But Cyrus.
Okay, not Cyrus. Reese.
Witherspoon, sorry.
Seraphina.
We could do Seraphina.
Ignatius.
Oh, you know what the other issue was? I had already named my current character Iggy after.
Oh,
Igneous
that would be
rocks.
it too.
Yeah, that was also part of the issue. Okay, Harold, that is the least comfortable position you could be sitting in. But I guess we'll do this.
I mean, Bridget is also good, honestly.
Brigitte?
Blaze.
We could make that her last name.
Oh, Inigo is the medieval Spanish variation of Ignatius.
Like Inigo Montoya?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Okay, Inigo, Baroness of...
I don't know. I don't know things about the court.
Hold on.
You can't make me know things.
We're gonna name her Fire. What if we just name her Inigo Baroness of Helio or something like that? Helia.
Now, for me, who is a dummy, what does being a baroness of something indicate?
I don't know. According to Parliament.uk, it's a female member of the House of Lords.
Yeah, that's too recent.
Okay, according to purewow.com.
Citing our sources.
A title of nobility given to someone of status in Britain. It's the lowest of the 5 noble classes in the peerage system.
Okay.
It is for
Well,
somebody who owned land and was allowed to attend parliament in the past.
so does that mean that their baroness of indicates a land?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it has to be for sure a made up land.
Flagatha.
Okay, Lady Inigo, Baroness of Flagatha. This
I
is
hate us
unhinged.
already. I made the mistake of wearing a hoodie and it has strings on it. This is
I mean, it would give the name Flames of Phlegathos actually something, right? Like,
yeah. Okay, Harold.
I can't believe we just spent truly 15 minutes thinking of this horrible name.
We do every time. I don't know what you're expecting.
Okay, I'm glad I can close this PowerPoint file now. Let's move to the
It's a
actual
PowerPoint file. I hate
Look,
this.
bitch! Oh, did it not update? Fuck me.
So we're spending more time on this. Excellent. I'm so glad.
Hello? Oh, okay, I see what's happening. I'm so sorry. Flashing warning to anybody watching on Twitch for me and my horrible clicking back and forth between scenes. I hate this.
I'm sending you a photo via
Don't send me
text.
photos.
It's really important.
Don't send me photos.
Did you just say don't send me photos? I think you need to look at this photo though so you know what we're working with today.
Oh my god, hello. Oh, so blurry.
Is it not a live photo?
I'm sure it is. Okay, update. It's there.
Woo! She has a horrible stat spread. Let's go.
Oh, hello, nibble, nibble, bitch. Okay, time to draw, I guess.
That was horrible.
Hold
I just
on.
sent a photo of my cat chewing some hoodie strings because he's sitting on my lap and I'm wearing a hoodie. I made a mistake.
Hold on. What do courtiers wear?
Fancy.
Not me. Google.
Oh, and
image
just as a
searching.
reminder, artificers are proficient in firearms. Just in case you're interested.
Okay, so I should draw a gun, is what I'm hearing.
Well, you don't have to, but can you imagine? Oh my god, Harold.
Should we give
Please.
them balloon pants?
Oh no, don't sniff the mic. Your iPad is locked.
Yeah, I realized that.
This is high quality streaming.
Thanks. Not me trying to find a pose in the middle of stream. What does a courtier look like?
I would be
Dear
down
Google.
for Dear Google.
This is a hot pose. Okay. They do need to be low-key kind of emaciated though, right?
That's probably true. Okay, I guess I will start talking about artificers. I feel like we've done a couple. Because we love artificers on this channel. I was really confused by them at first, but now we love them.
But now I understand them.
They are chaos and honestly probably a DM's nightmare.
It's only a DM's nightmare if you insist on trying to analyze what your artificer is up to.
Totally fair.
If you just let it happen.
I just remember being so confused by the artificer in our first story campaign.
Hey man, me too, but I just let it happen.
I was so confused 100% of the time. Anyways, this is the class that she was playing though, so the subclass. Yeah, so artificers, half-casters, and then they have things like magical tinkering and infusions to kind of make up for the half-caster part. Um, so, magical tinkering is just like little things like being able to record a message, um, being able to continuously emit a strange odor or nonverbal sound, visual effects, stuff like that. I don't really know if we need to go over these again because we do this a lot. But you touch a
Nobody
magical
watches this
item.
stream. It doesn't matter. You talk about what you need to talk about.
Great. I'm just going to talk about it because otherwise I might run out of things to talk about. Um, Anyways, you touch a tiny non magical object and you can give it like some sort of effect. And it lasts indefinitely. It just keeps going. But you can only have a number of objects equal to your intelligence mod. So for this person, isn't their int going to be 20 and not 19?
Fuck me.
Cool. So glad we talked about this. So for this person, they can have 5 magical tinkering things, starting from first level, which is kind of nuts if you think about it.
Okay.
Anyways.
Did I fix it?
Perfect. Yeah, it's fixed. Cool.
Excuse me.
They've got some spell casting, which we can talk about later. And then we have artificer infusions, which are my personal favorite things in the world because they're wild. It's like for warlocks you get invocations, and a lot of those are useful, but artificer infusions run the gamut of useful to insane. And like you have to be committed to the shenanigans for some of them. You just gotta.
I think I need a smaller brush.
Always the struggle.
I'm already suffering.
Anyways, the stuff that's useful is stuff like enhanced weapon or enhanced defense or enhanced arcane focus. They all say what the label is. They all do what the label is. They just enhance all of your like useful shit. We also love a homunculus servant. It's like a little familiar, but mechanical. And I think it can do a couple more things.
I mean, also the funny thing about the homunculus servant is that 2 of the artificer subclasses already kind of have
A little built-in friend.
Little buddies. So like
yeah. I'm actually not taking this on my upcoming artificer.
Yeah, well there's no need to if you've already got a little bud.
Yeah. I'm playing a battlesmith in like 4 months probably. But yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this little bud's just like a familiar for an artificer that doesn't cost a spell slot. Is the best way to describe it. I think it costs the same amount of money, or maybe less, or more, sorry. But this little guy can also attack, which I don't think familiars can unless given like special, special instructions basically. Another useful one is the mind sharpener, so you can basically,
that's a great one.
If you're making a concentration check, if you fail, you can use a charge to not fail.
To just not fail.
Excellent.
Huge.
Excellent. Replicate magic item is a classic, I think. Because you can have
just
like
everybody and their mother gets a bag of holding.
Yeah, you get a bag of holding. I think we had an alchemy jug in our.
Yeah, which you guys kept trying to use in situations where it was just fully not relevant.
We kept trying to make mayonnaise. What can I say? You can also make sending stones, which are actually useful. I think it only makes one sending stone, so you have to make a second one, I think. Like, I think you have to use 2 of your infusions to.
Okay, canvas flipping early.
Oh, wait, no, they come in pairs, so you can use one. Great. And then if you go to 6th level, you get some like some more useful things. Like you can get boots of Elvenkind, so you have like, I don't remember if that one's like you can't be tracked or something, but and then the cloak of Elvenkind, one of them gives you advantage on stealth. I don't remember which one. You can also get like the cloak of the manta ray, which I'm a big fan of, like aesthetically.
Huge fan.
We don't do a ton of underwater stuff, so it's not particularly useful.
Okay,
but aesthetically,
it is flawless.
I mean, Hot Boy Summer. Fucking, yeah, that was
honestly
wild.
Iconic arc.
Yeah, it's like toxic masculinity, but in like a fun new way.
In like a fun new way is unhinged. Do courtiers have updos? Send help.
Honestly, this is fantasy court, so do whatever you want. You feel?
You're so right. I'm still gonna Google image for a moment.
Well, once you get to
I
10th
heard that
level,
deep sigh, this bitch.
once you get to 10th level, you get some.
Once you get to 10th level,
there's some really fun infusion options for your replica magic item. You can get gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh my god, we love the gauntlets
you
of
imagine?
ogre power, honestly. What am I looking at? Hello?
You can get the Helm of Telepathy. What does this do?
Must know.
While using this helm, you can use an action to cast Detect Thoughts. While focusing on a creature with Detect Thoughts, you can use an action to cast Suggestion. This isn't actually that fun.
That's not nearly as fun as the name would suggest.
I know. Okay, you get the gloves. You can get the gloves of missile snaring, which I imagine is kind of like you can like catch it. It's a deflect missiles, basically.
Oh, that's hype, actually. That's genuinely hype.
Yeah. I've still never used deflect missiles as a monk.
I didn't throw a lot of missiles at you, to be fair.
Yeah, because you throw a lot of ranged spells, and those aren't missiles.
No, decidedly not.
Yeah. I mean, you can get the headband of intellect if you have a really dumb party member.
I'm here for it. Wait. I guess... does it just bring your, Oh, Christ.
It brings it up to 19. There's something called Pipes of the Sewers.
No, please no. Please, God, no.
For everybody at home, in our home game, our party loves the sewer. We ask to go every time. Okay.
I think I'm gonna give this person an anime face so I don't need to think too hard.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You must be proficient in wind instruments to use these pipes.
I can already feel you rebuilding your character on that end, and I don't like it.
Well, we're not 10th level. We're only 8th, so it's fine. Ordinary rats and giant rats are indifferent towards you.
Is it fine?
The pipes have 3 charges. If you play the pipes as an action, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 of 3 charges, calling forth 1 swarm of rats.
I hate whatever is happening right now, just for the record. I just want to make it clear to our 2 viewers
my goodness.
that I don't approve of this.
Oh my goodness. You can basically have 3 rat swarms every day.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh, they aren't under your control though.
That's actually hilarious. Update. I've changed my mind. This is a great item. The fact
Okay.
that they're not under
Whenever
your
a
control
swarm
is
of
so funny.
Whenever a swarm of rats that isn't under another creature's control comes within 30 feet of you while you're playing the pipes, you can make a charisma check contested by the swarm's wisdom check.
This is a
If you
great
win the
item, actually.
contest,
I've changed my mind. This is hilarious.
if you win the contest, the swarm is swayed by the pipe's music and becomes friendly to you and your companions as long as you continue to play the pipes for each round as an action. Hilarious.
That's so much as like a high level character.
Yeah, to commit your whole action to commanding 3 swarms of rats.
It's hilarious though. I mean, just energetically.
This would have been perfect for Butternut. What can I say? Although you do have to make a charisma check, so maybe not. But I can't imagine a rat swarm's wisdom is that high. I just like that there's an item called Pipes of the Sewers. It makes me happy. What is the Quiver of Alona? What is this?
I think
I'm just looking at
struggling
magical
with
items
this
now.
sketching pencil. I think I need to get rid of it, actually.
What is the sketching pencil?
I don't. Look, I thought I would have fun with a new pencil, and what I really need to realize about myself is that I don't need to change ever. and in fact, I shouldn't try to grow.
Oh, interesting. This quiver is only useful if you're in a campaign where your DM keeps track of your bolts.
Where your DM keeps track of truly anything.
Yeah. Because instead of holding 20, you can hold 60. That's it.
Honestly, you guys could lie to me about how much gold you have all the time. I have no idea.
We don't have that much because we're bad at making money.
Nor do I really care.
Oh my
to be honest
God.
with you. But honestly, I think it's like a point of pride for you guys to just like tell me how much you actually have, and you're like, well, we can't lie about how much we have because we're shitheads. Shitheads.
Yeah, our
not
entire
grifters.
party is shit. Yeah.
Hashtag shitheads
because
not shiftheads. Shitheads not grifters.
I think our last group we had a couple high charisma characters. This time we have like one.
You actually have 3 medium charisma characters, is the thing.
Do we?
Yeah. Dynamo and Patch both have reasonably high charismas.
I thought Patch only has a +1 to charisma. Maybe I'm wrong.
Why can't I do this face right now?
You can get the Slippers of Spider Climbing. Pipes of the Sewers is my new favorite magic item.
Okay, I think I'm gonna draw the face to the side and then transform it over.
What's a periapt? Periapt of wound closure.
What's a periapt?
Periapt.
Is this a periscope apt?
Maybe. While wearing this pendant, you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn. That's very good.
Whoa. Okay, but can you just
in
separately
addition,
look up periapt for me?
Yeah. Also, when you use hit die, you gain twice as many. You double the number.
Quite good, actually.
It does require attunement, so I don't know if you could use it for other party members or because I don't remember the rules of attunement with artificer infusions.
Oh yeah, I don't remember those either.
A periapt is an item worn as a charm or amulet.
Interesting.
You can also get Slippers of Spider Climbing, which I assume do what I think they do.
Seems likely.
At 14th level, what's the Cloak of the Bat? Does that let you fly? What's the Horn of Blasting? Oh my goodness.
That's so many
Well,
items.
you can get boots. You can get Boots of Levitation at 14th level. Well, so Artificer Infusions, you're limited to like having 3 or 4 active at a time because I think it's based off of your like proficiency bonus. So for like a first level, is it based off your proficiency bonus? I might be saying things out of my ass. I should also move on to actually talking about this subclass, but
It's fine. I don't give
I'll
a
do
fuck.
You know. Well, because then if I don't finish talking about it, you can finish talking about it, and then we don't have to talk about the story where one of us will say something inevitably insane.
Isn't that part of the charm of
Okay.
this stream, though?
Charm. That's why we have so many viewers. Thank you to our one regular viewer. We really appreciate you. You can get the Belt of Hill Giant Strength at 14th level.
That's hilarious.
Also requires attunement, but could you imagine?
This whole face needs to be wider. Good thing this is still a sketch layer because it's really cursed.
I'm just gonna look. I opened. Okay. You could also get Cloak of the Bat, so you have advantage on dex checks. You also have a fly speed of 40 in areas of dim light or darkness. Okay, but here's the catch. You have to be gripping both edges of the. You have to use both hands to grip the edges of the cloak.
That's
while
hilarious.
You're flying.
I love it.
If you ever lose your grip, you fall.
That is absolutely quality and hilarious.
While wearing this cloak in an area of dim light or darkness, you can use the action to cast Polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat.
Again, hilarious.
We love it.
Okay, this bitch is gonna be a little bit of an androgynous queen.
We love that. There's also something called the Horn of Blasting. So naturally, I had to look it up.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly your shit, honestly.
Each creature within a 30-foot. Okay, so it blasts in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away. Wild. I mean, I guess it's like Shatter and like those things. So I think it's technically 600 feet. On a failed save,
Shatter 600 feet, really?
I think it's only the sound. It's not the effect.
Still. Although I guess a horn could be heard for 600 feet. No, that's not true, because all the way down a football field is... How many feet is that?
You can't ask me sport question.
300, maybe?
IDK. Basically, the creatures in the cone, so not the 600 feet, creatures in the cone must make a con save, or they will take 5d6 thunder damage and are deafened for a minute.
Hilarious. Deafen has never been an issue in my campaigns. I don't know. I don't know how to use it. I think really has the issue.
It's basically like a stronger shatter. Each use of the horn's magic has a 20% chance of causing the horn to explode.
I love it.
The explosion deals 10d6 fire damage to the blower and destroys the horn. Oh my god. Why would you make this? Why would you use this item?
For the lols, obviously.
Honestly, this person would probably take it for the lols. Okay. This cat is ready to start some shit right now.
Isn't it always?
Yeah, I just need to move him before he starts too much shit. Oh. You can also get the Ring of Free Action. So difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement, and you also cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
Oh, that's wildly strong, actually.
Because that's like freedom of movement, but you don't have to use an action or a spell slot.
That's
okay.
Frankly huge.
So things that I like, I guess most of these are just useful. You can get a repulsion shield. So You can use your reaction when someone
Oh, I
hits
do like the
you
repulsion shield.
to push you 15 feet away. You do have to be 6th level, so that's like a thing. Something that's just useful is the resistant armor. You can basically choose a type of damage to be resistant to.
Is it limited to elemental damage or is it any kind of damage?
It's elemental plus psychic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
any type
everything.
of
I think
damage is
it's.
too strong, I think.
Oh wait, it does include necrotic and radiant. So it's not like
Well, necrotic and radiant is whatever. I think that physical types of damage though, you shouldn't be able to.
yeah. And he's on top of the refrigerator. We're gonna leave him there. So those are like the base things of being an artificer. Oh, you can also just like make tools that you need. You can just like do it. That's
Yeah,
also a
whenever
fun
I was
thing.
like, does somebody have this tool set? Our artificer would be like, I do. And I'd be like, well, fuck me, I guess.
How? um at 7th level. Oh
Or
wait,
they'd
you
be
also
like,
get
I just
tool
need a few hours and I can have this. I was like, okay.
You also have tool expertise for all of your tools that you are
Yeah,
proficient
which
in.
is
It's not just
honestly
like.
hype. Yeah. Especially for like
So I think
these
I have.
tools.
Yeah. So I think for my upcoming character, because I also took the engineer background, I have 6 tool proficiencies.
Christ.
um so
I'm fucked. No,
yeah,
it's
I don't
cool. I
have
think
that
as a
many.
DM, I really like sort of like proficiencies that help you interact with the world. I think are a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm hearing a
I took
lot of
video
noises over there. Is everything okay?
Winston flat jumped from the ground to the top of the refrigerator and hung on. Full
Oh my
body extended,
god,
just
that's a
front
crazy
paws.
vertical. Seriously?
Yes, because Harold is up there.
Wow, these
Harold doesn't do
assholes.
that. Harold goes from the windowsill up to the top. Winston just vertical leaped.
I feel like there's got to be like some like a headband or some like jewels or some shit in this hair, but I haven't figured out where they need to go.
I mean, if you want to do the like the Disney princess anime thing, you put it after the bang and going behind the ear.
No, that's a weird look on this one right now because it creates all sorts of like weird tangents.
Yeah. Ooh. At 11th level as an artificer, you can make a spell storing item, and that's hype.
Isn't Glyph of Warding kind of like that?
Yeah, but Glyph of Warding costs like a 3rd level spell or something like that.
Oh.
I don't remember. I will say this one you can only do a 1st or 2nd level spell. And you can only do it once per day, but I think that's fine.
Well, as an infusion, that
Wow.
makes sense.
Yeah. It's incredible. Well, that's not an infusion, that's like a just like a artificer class thing.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it doesn't cost one of your infusions.
That is kind of wild.
Also, Flash of Genius is a good classic reaction. You let someone add 5 to an ability check or saving throw as a reaction.
Huge.
Super useful. So useful. I don't think I've read this all the way through. But okay, so by 18th level, you can be attuned up to 6 magic items at once. Nuts. Here's the insane thing. At 20th level, which I know is like the god level, you gain a +1 bonus to all saving throws per magic item you are currently attuned to.
Hello?
So you could just add 6 to all of your saving throws on top of your like proficiencies, etc. Also, as a reaction, when you are reduced to 0 hit points, you can end an artificer infusion to drop to 1 instead of 0. Fucking
I think the
insane.
headband looks really bad.
Then don't do it.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the original design. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I liked the hair
We
earlier.
love the back arrow. Okay. Now we can talk about the artillerist stuff. Obviously you get shield. Damn, that's a good spell.
I think
Do you
maybe
not
just
get
a
shield?
shiny brooch in the hair.
Yeah, you could do
Something
like those
that.
pins. Yeah.
Yeah, some like pins or shit. I
Oh
don't know.
shit, shield
That's
is
a later
not.
problem.
Okay. Well, as an artillerist, you get shield as a spell, which I did not realize was not.
It's not an artificer
There's,
spell,
that's
right?
crazy. What a
Yeah.
great spell.
I think it's like
You
the
also get
it's like wizards and I want to say warlocks get it.
sorcerers. Warlocks do not. I just opened this spell. It's wizards and sorcerers.
Oh,
And I think the
hexblade
only
warlocks
reason,
get it. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say the only reason you think it's warlocks is because we both just played Hexblade warlocks. We were absolute menaces. What can I say?
Yeah, we asked our DM if he liked DMing for us, and he said no. Which, in fairness,
Our DM was her partner. So
yeah, he has to live with me every day, and he still said no. So that's how you know it was bad.
to be honest, I think both of us built very broken characters.
Just absolutely busted.
Yeah. Anyways, if we went to 5th level with those characters, my character would be even more absolutely busted. It would be incredible. I would love playing with it. Anyways.
Oh, wait, okay, so I put the cape on the shoulder, which means I don't need to bother with the big collar right now. Excellent. Okay.
We love to see it. Artillerist spells are the ones that are like fire stuff, basically. Fire and ice stuff. That's kind of their
whole jam.
Their additional spells. Okay.
This
is the fun part. You get turrets. It's an artillerist. I love this. So at 3rd level, you can create a magical cannon.
The first time our artificer summoned their turret, I was like, "Excuse me, what? sorry, you do what?" Come again?
So basically, as an action, you can create a tiny or small eldritch cannon within 5 feet of you. A small one occupies its own little space, and a tiny one can be handheld. And you can only... Oh, interesting. So you get... Oh, it's kind of like alchemist rules. You get 1 for free per long rest, or you can expend a spell slot. So like if your turret is destroyed, you can summon a new one, because you can only have 1 at a time.
Yes.
It's a magical item, has an AC of 18.
Mm-hmm.
And has...
That was a real pain in the ass.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
hit
it's
points
actually
equal to 5 times your artificer level.
Strong. It's so strong.
Damn, that's really good. And like Steel Defenders, you can cast Mending on it to heal hit points. So you have 3 cannon options, all of which are fantastic. You can have a flamethrower, which is just like a 15-foot cone, and it's 2d8 fire damage. Yeah. I think it's like Burning Hands. I think it's just like Burning Hands. But you can like use your bonus action or something to make this turret do that. Or it might not even take a bonus action to command. Let me check.
If it doesn't, that would be kind of wild.
It doesn't say.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, it does. On each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon. I was going to say,
I'm pretty sure it's got to require a little something, otherwise it's too broken.
They can climb.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
I love it.
I feel like this bitch needs kind of a slutty necklace.
I mean, she absolutely does. Uh,
Yeah,
full
that's
choker.
correct. That's correct.
Incredible.
I don't know.
Big dangling pendant between the titties.
Yeah, I actually am kind of thinking about it. Like, it could be like a dangler like this. Or we can have
Can always
another
make it
sort of
like a.
over the.
You could make it be like a flame coming out from the titties.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But it's not. She's not a big titty bitch, you know?
She isn't a big titty bitch, but it is still sexy, so.
It came to me. I was like planning on kind of making like a really feminine person today. And then I kind of was like, I started and I was like, no, you know what? I just remembered that we named her the Baroness of Phlegatha. I hate this stream.
Unhinged. You say it every week and we still do it, so you know.
In fairness, we haven't done it for like a month, okay? So I kind of forgot how much I hated it. And now we're here.
What was the last one we did?
The owl.
Oh. R.I.P. Duolingo Owl.
I can't believe I didn't save that film. I'm a mess. What can I say?
That stream was actually kind of good, unfortunately, for us.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Other ballista, you can get a force ballista. So this one, so the flamethrower is like a save that you do damage and you make the creature make a save. Force ballista is a ranged attack with a range of 120 feet. Are you getting this? 120 feet.
No, I actually knew that already, unfortunately.
It's 2d8 force damage, so it's not like more or less damage than the flamethrower.
No, it's
but it also pushes the creature 5 feet away.
Yeah, which is honestly huge.
No save required. Pushes the creature 5 feet away.
Yeah, if it hits, it just pushes them, which is frankly like genuinely huge in a battle.
Yeah. And then the last ballista you can have is the protector, so you can get temporary hit points. You can get 1d8 plus intelligence modifier temporary hit points to anybody within 10 feet of it.
Yeah. You guys use that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, because we were always going down.
Don't know what you're talking about. I want to say, for the record, for the one person who regularly watches our stream, because I do feel like they talk about how often they go down, but I do need to make it clear that, like, I was giving them the correct level of thing from the player's handbook. And
we're very stupid.
And it not even just the correct level. Sometimes I was nerfing the encounter. So, like, this is not on me. I'm not a crazy
stupid. DM. Well, also, this was our first time playing together, and I think the only person who really knew what was going on was you. Maybe Kiara, but mostly you.
I'm just saying it is not 100% my fault.
We still keep going down now, also. But that's because we don't have any healers in this party.
I remember Kiara saying, "Oh, am I the main healer of this party? That's concerning."
Yeah, I guess I am a healer now.
Yeah, but you weren't for the
But I can only heal twice. What?
I said you weren't for the majority of the campaign, though.
Yeah, I just took this level of cleric. And also, I can still only heal twice. So.
Trying to figure out how the puff sleeve go if the arm is going behind the body.
Just cut off the arm. What? Okay.
The arm is going this way, which means the shoulder needs to... Don't listen to me. Just keep talking about D&D.
At 5th level, Grangus could have just made a firearm.
Maybe she was just being polite to me. Also, though, artificers have so much to keep track of. I kind of get it if she just forgot.
Well, I also think that the firearm thing wasn't added until later, if I remember correctly.
Oh, is that like one of the later edits? One of the like Xanathar
It
or
might
Tasha
be.
ones?
Although, but this is a subclass feature, so I think it probably was in there the whole time.
Yeah, but I think the full version of artificers didn't come out
firearms,
until Tasha's came out, so
yeah, totally fair. After long rest, you can change your wand, staff, or rod. If it's an, I think it's, it doesn't have to be your arcane focus. You can turn one of those into a firearm.
okay.
You just carve a sigil into it, and it becomes a firearm.
I mean, I
guess it's your spellcasting focus. When you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, roll a d8. You gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number rolled. Crazy.
Okay.
That's insane.
Is that just artillerist? Crazy.
Yes. That's fucking insane.
That is wild, actually.
At 9th level, the cannon's damage rolls increases by a d8. And then you
give this person like a high-waisted pant look. You know the like energy of those like high-waisted like riding ass pants
tailored
in
yeah. In
you know, in like fantasy shit.
Yeah,
they've got like the high-waisted riding pants that kind of fit tight around the hips, and then they've got like the boots. You know the ones.
Yes, I do know it. I love drawing this. It's the simplest way to not draw legs. I'm right.
I mean, besides giving them a long skirt or cloak.
I mean, true. But then here's my thing with skirts is that if you don't make it flowy enough, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, you're so
Do you know what I mean? With these balloon pants, like the tight at the waist balloon, you can kind of just make a shape and be good. Also at 9th level, you can cause your cannon to detonate for 3d8 force damage.
This I also knew, unfortunately.
So tired.
Look, bitch. This I also knew, unfortunately.
At 15th level, we never got there. At 15th level, you and allies get half cover while standing within 10 feet of the cannon.
I mean, I hate that.
That's
half
so
cover
good.
Is massive,
that's incredible.
Actually,
is that a +2 or
I think it might be a +5. Oh no, +5 is full cover, right?
Damn.
What is quarter cover? I can't remember. You know I can't remember.
Quarter cover? Yeah. I thought that full cover meant that they couldn't shoot at you.
Yeah, I feel like half cover is a +5 and quarter cover is
+2. Oh, we've lost a viewer.
They said, I will listen to you name a character, the Baroness of Phlegitha, but I will not listen to you discuss half cover.
We both know that you don't know what you're talking about.
I draw the line.
Incredible. At bad mechanics talk. I will say the pipes of the sewers are my new favorite magic item.
It's honestly, I was not on board until you said that you have to make a charisma check to get the rats to listen to you, and then I was on board. That is hilarious. Using your action every turn to like your whole action every turn to command some rats is top tier comedy.
you know that that item is coming into my campaign. My little.
Not only do I know, I support.
As soon as you heard the name of the item was Pipes of the Sewers, you were like, that's showing up again.
Yeah, not only is it showing up again, I know
Okay,
how and where.
okay. Courtiers get insight and persuasion skill proficiencies. The insight is going to be huge for this -1 whiz character. Ooh, bring that up to a +1. Um, you only get 5 gold pieces? Damn.
In fairness, gold is actually supposed to be way more valuable than we treat it in our campaign.
Well, but most people get 10 starting. I think even things like criminals and street urchins start with 10.
Street urchins do not start with 10, do they really?
Maybe they start with 8. It's one of those weird ones. Okay. Features of this are not particularly exciting. It's just that you know how bureaucracy functions. That's it.
I think actually.
I guess if you're doing like a.
Huh? Sorry, I'm just kind of talking to myself about how I want this person to look, which I think is going to be a little bit more straight through the legs and hip than I would normally do. Yeah, normally I give them thick thighs, but not today.
I don't draw people with thick thighs. I just draw sticks. Anyways, I guess this feature would be useful if you were doing like a politics like campaign, you know.
I've tried a couple times to get you guys into like social politics in these games, and
listen, and then we get arrested immediately.
It's never once gone well, is the thing.
It's because we're dumb as hell. I immediately started shit with the mob as soon as we came back down, so. That's all for the courtier. It's not that exciting, to be honest.
Okay, so start talking about this person's campaign. What's their deal? Why are they in court?
Let's talk about... Did we already talk about the variant human? Yeah, because we chose the feat.
Yeah, I know you were hoping.
You just get one random skill proficiency.
I know you were hoping to pawn off the story on me, but joke's on you.
It's almost time.
It's almost time, but it's not.
You have like 10 minutes until I'm making you switch. Look at those skinny heels.
Yeah, I was gonna give them.
Bad for running in.
Well, this is not a bitch who runs.
Okay. Okay. So, Lady Indigo. God, now I have to think of another kingdom. And the last time we did that, we ended up with the Burled.
The Burled! Never forget the Burled.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Never forget the Burled.
The fact that we recently drew a bird that's not even in the Burled also. I hate us.
Yeah, but she's in another world. She's in the Feywild, the magical girl Feywild's world.
The fact that we have multiple magical girl universes also.
Yeah, we also have the roller derby one.
You know, I should really...
Insane.
I should really render my...
That skater one would be good to finish.
Yeah, I should render the skater one and also the like shop.
Yeah, the shop
That's like
was
a legitimately good drawing that I did that I just never returned to. It's so hard to finish art, like genuinely. Did you know drawing is easier when you detach yourself from the idea of any kind of realism?
Yes, because I don't do realism.
I think I trained too much as a child for something that I'm never doing as a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeet. Okay, let's talk about this court. How did this -1 wisdom character end up in the court?
Probably on accident at first, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they had recently stolen some nice clothes. A servant accidentally recognized them as a courtier, and then they just rolled with it, and now they're in too deep. Does that feel right?
Now they're in too deep. I don't know. I don't know anything about courts.
Neither do I.
I guess this is fantasy courts, so we can make shit up. Which we love to see. This sick old foot.
Absolutely. Suck my dick.
Sorry.
Are you though? I'm struck. My hand is so unsteady today. You ever just been drawing and your hand refuses?
You know?
I think my hand is offended by my choices today, actually. Oh, I crushed it. I landed it. I landed.
Finger... Nice. My fourth finger knuckle has been really iffy recently.
I don't know what that means.
So I've been struggling to hold a pencil for a longer amount of
update.
time.
I did not crush it.
Or
the knee is way turned out and the upper hip is not. Okay.
Yeah, that knee dislocated as fuck.
I'm gonna fix it.
I mean, true. Just moving things is always the way to go.
The thing is, what you need to know about drawing, children of the internet, is that sometimes your hand will only draw, instead of trying to draw the thing the way that it should be drawn, right? Your hand will only draw one thing one way, and what you should do instead of trying to draw it the correct way is to just draw the rest of your drawing around the way that your hand is willing to draw something.
I mean, you're right.
Done. Now I've fixed it.
Okay. Crushed it. So I think she's got really high intelligence, though. How did that happen?
Well, you could be very smart but not think about the consequences of your actions, right? Like maybe
we know a lot of those. What?
You might even say we're one of those. Except we're also kind of stupid sometimes, so I don't know. Like it could be a situation where she like got mistaken for a courtier, so she sort of doubled down on that, and then
a princess switch situation.
No, we're not talking about Vanessa Hudgens today. I simply will not. Okay. Dear Netflix, I do need you to put out trashy rom-coms a little more frequently for me, thanks. Have you watched any of the other princess switches? I'm kind of tempted to, but I also think maybe I'll wait until Christmas and we can watch them together.
I think I watched one of them. There's a third Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, you know what? We have discussed this before. Rebecca told me the same thing.
And she has a horrible accent.
Netch.
Like, truly astoundingly bad. Anyways.
Honestly, though, mad respect to Vanessa.
Get that money, girl.
That's not how a hand lays at all.
Sorry. Let's talk about this story. I do think that she was mistaken for a courtier.
And then she saw her opportunity, but she didn't think about the consequences of snatching that opportunity. I think that feels right.
Yeah, because now the courtier is hunting her down. What?
Oh, like there's an actual courtier?
A princess switch situation, but antagonistic.
But antagonistic? Enemies to lovers?
We don't have to do that. They can't be enemies to lovers if they look the same.
You're right. You're right!
I refuse.
You're absolutely correct. I
I,
had
s-
not thought that far ahead.
I draw the
I
line.
draw the line. That's such a funny thing to say in the context of this stream, this horrible stream.
I kind of don't want it to be that she's just getting hunted down by the other courtier, though. That's
No,
not
it feels like they should be teaming up. I feel like she's a grifter, right? So she's teaming up with the other courtier to grift someone.
Mm-hmm.
Is grifting also a verb? Like to grift?
I think so.
You can tell with each
be.
passing week how loose my grasp of the English language is, for sure. This hand is one of the worst hands I've ever drawn in my life. I need to stop touching it. Okay.
What if they're trying to get information from the courtier's prospective spouse, who is like...
Definitely the big bad.
Like, they're trying to... Yeah, like, they're trying to get... So the courtier is, like, only trying to go through with this marriage to get political information or something.
Okay, but what if the person they switched with ended up being the big bad? The true enemy was inside of us all along.
I mean, we could definitely make that work. I mean...
I may never finish this drawing, just so you know.
That's okay.
She's not very good. I'm struggling a little. I want this to have like a collar on it, the cape, but I don't know how to draw that in drapey form.
Hey, good news, you can stop drawing soon.
Fuck. The only problem with that is then I have to start talking, and we all know how that goes.
I mean, we've had a lot of bangers on this stream already. I feel like
we're due for some real duds.
Yeah.
It's actually, the thing is that this is actually not a bad character design. I'm not mad at the character design. I'm just having some trouble executing. Like, overall, that's a good-ass pose. And I just can't figure out how this arm in the front is holding the cape. Right? Like, this is actually kind of good. But I'm never going to finish it. Because I have better drawings to finish.
And we're at peace with that.
Yeah, I need to be, like, way more at peace with just leaving things completely unfinished, I think. Just as a general rule. Actually, you know what? This is a good drawing. I'm not mad at it. I will never finish it, but as far as character design goes, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm switching to your screen. Is Stream Egg ready for the big screen? The big screen being somebody's small Twitch player. Ready? Yes. Oh my god. The mustache is above the eyes.
It's for Halloween.
What? No.
It's being scary.
Should we do a Halloween stream next week?
No.
The way you said no so fast just now, I respect that, honestly.
Okay, let's talk about what kind of flamethrower she has.
Okay, wait, I see the image on this thing of you saying, what if I cut a sweatshirt into color blocking?
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought for this sweatshirt.
Oh, we're not talking about
No, this? We will in a second, but I have a thought for the sweatshirt. What if the band is blue and the rest of the sweatshirt is yellow?
Well, here's the fun thing is that I have to buy 2 sweatshirts anyways, so I'll
Oh
have
my
both.
god. Okay, you should make both. Oh, there's a second viewer. Hello.
Oh no. This can't be the energy we bring into this.
Hey, bud. I really need people who roll into this horrible stream to like chat back because otherwise it's just me being a creep to them while they passively just like absorb that energy.
Okay. Well, listen, we all knew that I wasn't going to draw a human today. But I
We're
do
rapidly
what kind
approaching
of
the
like
point where you draw more
homunculus?
non-humans than humans on this stream.
I I don't like
I
drawing
know, buddy.
humans.
I
I
know, buddy.
don't.
It's okay.
And you don't like doing anything you don't like doing anything simply, so here we are.
Excuse me, this is a call out. What the fuck?
I don't know what to draw actually, because we could do homunculus servant, we could do
No. Do the turret.
Okay. I don't know what turrets look kind of like crabs, right?
Yes. Well, at least I think that we made the one
And
that we were using a crab.
Okay. And she's a fire lady. Or she's not a fire lady. She's got a...
This is not a crab, it's a turtle. But I'm okay with that, just to be clear.
I just recently drew a frying pan like a turtle, so...
It's in the brain.
You know.
It's nestled deep in there. She's really intruded upon your...
I know. I mean, and you really don't like her, so...
It's upsetting. Can you blame me?
I think it's great.
You guys, it's upsetting. I need the people to know.
I'm thinking about drawing a hex bug.
That's fine.
Okay, wait. I need to look up what a flamethrower turret looks like.
I think it can be anything you want it to be as long as it throws flames. You know what I mean?
Just like our duck turret.
Yeah, I guess.
I just need permission to make this into an animal that flamethrows.
Did you hear my brain short circuit for a moment there?
Yes. What if I make it like a turtle duck, like an avatar?
I mean, I can't stop you.
I was gonna say, you've never successfully stopped me before.
I've never really tried, in fairness.
That's also fair. I hate this sketching pen, actually.
Yeah, okay, some of the sketching pens are whack.
Back to the basics. I think the problem is that a lot of their sketching pens, if you make them thin, even if you increase the flow, it like doesn't work the way you want it to. She does not flow. So we're going back to the basics. What if I make it a little doggy?
That's cute.
Arf, arf.
Okay. Dogs are kind of hard to draw, but you do you, fam.
Listen, if I don't have to draw a person, I'm happy.
So, okay, wait. We should talk about
the story.
Okay, wait. So our options were she was the this is so convoluted. The Princess Switch courtier.
We also can restart. We can start over on the story.
You didn't like the Princess Switch as a premise?
I mean,
is that...
I was the one who said Princess Switch, and you said no, and then we kept going anyways, which I think is normally how a stream goes, actually, now that I think about it.
Never once have we stayed on topic. That's just a true fact about us. Yikes.
That is a true fact about us.
So, okay, so not the Princess Switch, perhaps. But it's honestly so funny conceptually to just have another human that looks exactly like you. That's why there's so many movies about it. It's like funny and freaky. Although maybe those people just don't have siblings, the ones that write that, because like, I don't know. In the right circles, we could princess switch each other. I'm just saying.
I mean, not right now, but
in the past we could have.
In the past, definitely when we were children, people thought we were the same.
In fairness, though, we did look a lot similar when we were children, and also dressed similarly.
We still dress the same.
Yeah, but now we have different hairstyles, so now if you mix us up, then you're just racist.
It's true. Shout out to my math professor in college. Thank you. No. I switched to the wrong brush. Okay, can you talk more about the story?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think about things that aren't the princess switch. How does that sound as a way to start?
It's hard. It's
really
challenging
because now all I can think about is Vanessa Hudgens. If you told me when we were 12, well, when I was 12 and you were 9, that one day Vanessa Hudgens would star in a movie called The Princess Switch and she would do it 3 times, I'd say, yeah, that sounds right. We saw it coming.
About to give this dog a horrible
Why
duck
does
bill.
this dog have a duck bill? Tell me. Draw a draw a rectangular prism on the front of the face. Or a sphere.
No.
That one's good. Leave it. Oh my god. That one's good. Leave it. Leave that one alone. Cease and desist immediately. No. No. Not the teeth. No. Don't make that lighter and say that's it. Oh my god. Fine. Okay, this person accidentally gets mistaken for a courtier, but maybe the person that nudge nudge wink wink it's mistakens them as a courtier is like actually their fairy godmother. I don't know. Send help.
You're on your own, bud.
Don't you're on your own, bud me.
I do what I want.
Fuck you, mate.
What if I give this dog a horrible grimace?
I mean, what if you give it a teeny tiny happy face? Also an option.
Oh, you're so right.
Thank you. I feel like maybe my brain is so broken. I literally can't stop thinking about the Princess Switch right now and the fact that there were 3 Vanessa Hudgens at one point. I remember because I was looking for something to watch the other day on Netflix and it was like the Princess Switch 3 and then it said starring Vanessa Hudgens as multiple. We just lost a viewer. I'm so sorry. Which honestly, in fairness, yeah.
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them per se.
We say lots of horrible shit on this stream, so
said anything horrible. Oh my god, my brain is struggling. She's broken. I feel like
I just realized I was drawing at a horrible angle.
Okay, so perhaps
perhaps
I do think there's still another person that looks just like this person. I'm sorry. I do think that has to happen. The question is, how does that manifest itself in the story? Because now my brain is stuck on this idea of there being another person that looks just like this person, and I can't stop thinking about it. Okay, maybe the king and queen are in on it. Like,
Oh, like they hire
yeah,
her.
like they hire her. So it's not actually that she gets mistaken for being a courtier. It's like they hire her because she looks just like somebody else. And she doesn't question it, but then she's like, wait, why did this other person go missing?
Oh,
Like, does that kind of,
word.
is that anything? I like that as a hook, but I don't know how it gets resolved. Like, where does it go? Like, as a hook, I think that makes a lot of sense. But then it's like, okay, so what did happen to the other person?
Well, so as a courtier, she's supposed to have the knowledge of the bureaucracy. So maybe she has a working knowledge of how it like is normally going, and she starts noticing things that are like, oh,
That ain't right. Maybe she used to
that's not
be
right.
maybe she used to be like a servant or a handmaiden or something of somebody, and that's how she has some knowledge of the inner workings of the court, and then the king and queen saw her and they were like, "Oh, she looks just like this other person that went missing recently." And they hire her as the to stand in for that person. And it just so happens that they have the same powers, so maybe they are long lost twins.
Oh my god.
Marie.
Oh,
Oh, this poor dog.
what do you
It's so
mean?
cute, but its eyes are haunting.
I love a big round eye.
Honestly, me too, and I can respect this as an artistic choice. Maybe
Okay.
they actually have infernal infernal heritage. I don't know how that works itself in here, but it feels right that they should.
I'd be down for infernal heritage.
Right?
I just do kind of want to draw this dog breathing fire.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
Oh my god, its force turret is a tennis ball.
Shit, that's so good. Fuck, that's really good actually.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? That's amazing. Congratulations. I feel perhaps that I mean somehow the royals are evil, right? Like that's just the rule of these stories.
That's just the rule of
Yeah.
fantasy. I don't make. What do tennis balls look
You
like?
can't ask me these questions, my dude.
I guess I will use the Google. Oh, I was right. Kind of. It's not even, but I was right.
It's been a minute since I've seen a tennis ball. Is that a weird thing to say?
No.
Oh, you were right.
Maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't look good though.
I know,
to
it's
look at.
bad.
Okay, what if you just do the side that has the ones going all the way across? Whatever. Just leave it.
Pause.
Don't worry
What?
about it. Ignore me.
What the fuck does that mean?
Look, I don't want to answer this question right now. I don't know the answer, okay?
Dog with open mouth.
No. This group is a mess.
Oh.
This group being me, you, and our single brain cell.
I'm gonna send you a horrible photo. It's...
Why?
We're taking a photo of my laptop because it's not on the Discord. It's bad. I love it.
What?
It just got sent.
Oh! Oh no! I relate to that dog though. He yelling in a way that I understand.
Yeah. Maybe I should send you more Italian greyhounds and sweaters.
I'm emotionally fragile right now.
I still stand by it. I still stand by what I said about how those dogs
I mean,
look like
I'm
you.
really giving off that energy these days. I'm in lab with like a thick scarf wrapped around me. Just kind of hunched over my laptop.
Is lab cold? I mean, mood.
Wow, this dog. Wow. Okay, so somehow the royals are the baddies.
I don't know how to draw this mouth.
Maybe the royals are like anti-infernal. And they didn't realize that Inigo is also infernal. So they're anti-infernal. They realized that their courtier was infernal. They got rid of them. Inigo is hired as a replacement, but they don't realize that Inigo is actually the other royals' long-lost twin. And Inigo is also infernal.
I'm just gonna
Is that an insane plot?
We've had more insane ones. Don't worry.
So then the question becomes,
and I mean
who else is in this incredible party?
This rock star party.
Probably another servant, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel like they need to have a high whiz. They need to have one.
The court jester, perhaps.
High whiz.
I feel like the court jester has
to
be high whiz, right?
High whiz, high charisma.
To know the like sort of boundaries of where you can make fun of and where you can't make fun of. I feel like that's legit.
I think that's true.
That just feels true to me.
I mean, it does feel true. What subclass, though?
I mean, they're definitely a bard, right?
Bard, yeet. But I was gonna say, what if they're a monk?
Fuck, that's so funny. Such a strange...
They can be like the... It's like, what is it? The monk that has healing. I don't remember which one that is.
Oh. Is that a peace domain one?
Peace domain is a cleric thing.
Yeah, but isn't there like a weird like peace domain version of the monk?
Yeah.
Oh, Way of Mercy, is that
Yeah, I
right?
don't remember what it is. That might be right. So whatever Aggie and join the party was at the start.
I think it is Way of Mercy, perhaps.
Maybe the court jester is like a spy, a secret
From
spy
another court? From the Infernal Court?
from the infernal court. Okay, Harold.
Maybe the whole thing is infernal.
But then why would... I'm confused.
No. Like the whole party is infernal, not the whole court.
Oh, yeah. I think that would make sense.
Why am I struggling so hard with this one? I literally can't stop thinking about the Princess Switch. I know, seriously.
What is the servant? The additional servant.
Maybe the servant is the monk.
I guess.
Like you have a monk servant and then you've got like
A bard. They need a tanky.
paladin.
Maybe it's like one of the royal guard or something.
Yeah, I mean that feels right.
Excellent. I feel great about this robot dog.
Good, I'm so glad. I feel like a paladin is always a solid choice, and that maybe it's like Oath of Vengeance or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, something kind of aggressive.
Aggressive.
Burbessive?
Burbessive?
Burblessive.
We can't.
No? You don't want to devolve live on stream?
We've talked about this. No. Don't do that. Okay. So, what's the story so far? Please recap for me.
The story so far is that the king and queen are anti-infernal. They got rid of Inigo's long-lost twin, and then they hired Inigo to play the long-lost twin so that nobody would be suspicious. But then Inigo ends up becoming suspicious.
Suspicious.
And takes her buds. A paladin, a bard, and a monk. Send help.
They investigate. I feel like there's like a hidden bookshelf situation.
It's gotta be right. And then they find Inigo's long-lost twin in a basement somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go on a quest to figure out, hey, what the fuck?
I mean, they're like trying to find Inigo's long lost. Like, I feel like they don't. The hidden bookshelf is like hidden bookshelf room is maybe not exactly where Inigo's
Oh,
twin
but
is.
it somehow leaves evidence.
It's like a clues thing.
How would the hidden bookshelf leave evidence, though, is my question.
It like leads to a room with evidence.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to make this a Hot Wheels dog.
What is happening? What do you mean by a Hot Wheels dog? Just to be clear, just to be crystal
You know
clear.
the Hot Wheels logo? You know the Hot
It's
Wheels
honestly,
logo?
it's not coming to my brain right now.
It's got the flames.
Fuck.
What if I say Guy Fieri? Is that helpful?
I don't know if I like this.
The energy that I am bringing. Sorry, I'm gonna do some cursed things for a second.
The plot is already cursed, so you do what you need to do.
I don't like the coloring I chose, so I need to redo it. You feel?
Fair.
And then, as always, once you I just want to give it flames on the butt.
No, I understand the strugg. I think red and black is kind of hard to work with from a values standpoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm like looking at. I'm like,
You might want to lighten up the body a little bit, and then it might. I don't know.
Which gray?
Red is tough because it doesn't have a strong sort of like. It has a transparent feel to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like once you add white or once you add black, it's a different. Or like once you darken it, it's a different color.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll just add flames on top like this.
Maybe the secret bookshelf room leads to like a can you hear the gears turning in my poor head? Maybe it leads to like a security room where there's like a video feed of Inigo's twin in prison somewhere. And they discover that.
Yeah.
And then the mission becomes to go rescue that twin using the clues they saw in the video. Figure out what's going on with the court. And ideally heads roll.
Ideally.
What can I say? I'm in a heads should roll mood.
I mean. Unfortunately, I will have to trace over.
Brutal.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it genuinely.
I think that makes sense.
Does it? I don't know, because all I can think about is the princess switch right now.
I've poisoned your brain.
You actually genuinely have. Like, it's poisoned.
I'm very good at that, honestly. I reference a media property and then we're like, no, we're not going to talk about that. And then that's all we talk about. I'm really good at that.
My brain actually won't stop now is the problem.
I would like someone to write me something about the impact of Netflix rom-coms. Oh, no, it's okay.
On today's youth.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the answer is it's bad. There's no way the plethora of horrible teen movies I've seen on Netflix can be good for the children.
The children.
Just saying.
Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I do kind of want to turn this dog black still.
Yeah, I do think it kind of was nice. But I don't know how to reconcile that with...
Do the liner.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a light colored liner girl. I know there's some people who can do that, and I just am not one of them.
So, okay, so if you make the dog dark again and then outline the flames in white, though.
That's a lot of work for this stream.
Look, I understand that, and you absolutely don't have to, but I think aesthetically that would be the move.
What do you mean? So make all of this black? Okay, but how about, what if I do this
No, make
instead?
the dog itself darker.
Okay, but what if I do this instead? Give me a second. This is going to take a couple
saying, what if I do this instead, and all I can see is the same image?
This is going to take me a second, okay?
Unacceptable.
Just a little bit of time. Horrible. I hate this. Rejected. Okay. Should I also make this darker?
Which part?
The light gray parts. I think so. Okay. I still don't know what to do about the liner.
Yeah, neither do I. I think you do. I think the liner is fine. I think you do need to put white around the flames. At the very least, the flames on the legs.
The liner is driving me nuts, though. Have you thought about that?
No, because I'm not you.
You know what I need to do? I hate doing this. Okay.
If you do the paint bucket with a much higher tolerance.
I just don't want to.
Okay. We could also end the streams and put you out of your misery here.
Huh? I just want to add some flames to my doggy.
The idea of the Force Ballista tennis ball is peak Roll Me a Hero, though.
What's her doggy's name?
Fremba.
You right. It's Fremba. We can't be allowed anywhere.
What are you talking about? Never once have I said any insane shit. I've never said any insane shit. Have you said some insane shit recently?
Hmm? Hmm. I see. Oops. It's way too big. Did not realize it was that big. It's still too big.
I think Moose is trying to burrow under something right now.
You hate to see it.
You really do.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm never finishing this, but you understand.
Yes, especially because I'm never finishing my drawing, so. I think it looks nice with the white around it.
Where did I not close the line?
My least favorite game.
Oh, I think the tolerance is too high. What? I'm pretty sure the line is closed everywhere, but okay, go off.
But okay, go off is such an unhinged thing to say to your drawing.
I swear it's closed everywhere. Like, it doesn't look like there's an issue. Oh, it's because I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this didn't really have much of a story, and I'm kind of at peace with that.
Okay. I'm just gonna end this stream. I can't anymore. I'm sorry.
You don't want to do the triangle?
No, I can't.
This energy wasn't invigorating for you?
No, we'll do the triangle next week. Okay, bye, internet.